MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's on one of those special hot streaks right now. He's averaging over a home run a game in his last 10 games. I mean, he's the guy to watch. There's nothing else to look at. I want to see what he's going to do in this game.
Turner is there. One pitch, one out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Harper. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher,
now here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count of Bryce Harper. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. And now for Washington, Trey Turner. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Hey, it's Max the Goat 96 or 69.
Turner is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here's Matt Adams now. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game, but they can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Rendon on third with 2 out. To the left side, but it's well foul. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Giancarlo Stanton now pulls this one in the air out to left. Adams moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Batting six.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Runner's on his way to third. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Brandon Drury will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the runner's breaking for third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams is there, and it's a very quick in now is Adam Eaton. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Batting seven. Catcher.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Wieters has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That goes foul. Two strikes on him now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
That's popped up. Zimmerman on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base for an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much. Maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
In now, number 25, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Striding in now for the Nats, Max Scherzer will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. No balls and one strike. And no swing apparently, ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Fouled off. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And that one right down Main Street.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1. Chopper to short. Gregorius right there, and there are 2 away now. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone!
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs already home here. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Here's Didi Gregorius as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Popped him up. Wieters over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting low.
After it is eaten. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Luis Severino. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Comes set with the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Murphy onto the grass, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, number 25. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with 1 of. In now is Adam Eaton to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Second baseman.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Jeremy Hellickson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Into the box now, Brandon Drury. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Rendon down at third. And quickly there are 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the air out to straightaway left. Adams has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1. Howie Kendrick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1.
And the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Bryce Harper. Now here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Fouled away. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Nationals gone.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals.
Ready for another chance? Luis Severino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 25. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is eaten, he makes the catch. What a play on the run. First offering on its way.
leading off for the Nationals.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A high fastball is in there. 1-2. Here it comes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Joaquin Benoit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. No balls and a strike to count. Benoit, 6'4" right-hander. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Aaron Judge will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Giancarlo Stanton now. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. In now is Adam Eaton. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. 4-1.
Adam Eaton.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Weeder.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is in there. Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Mark.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Stanton. And the inning is over. One left for Washington. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Sammy Solis enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for New York, Brandon Drury is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Grounded to short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Adams sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. And whoop, this pitch sails right by his back. Bad spot that time. It's ball three. And now things are starting to get a little more interesting down there. As you can see, he's taking some exception to the location of that last pitch.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of it.
For Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner. Your attention,
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Holder, originally from Mississippi. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set high.
And the breaking ball stays outside. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on it.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now two men in scoring position. The 2-0 on the way. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Set to deliver on 3-0. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. Michael Taylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Oh, he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Aroldis Chapman takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Stanton. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly